Hi, here's Multi, and we're back with the Minnesota North Stars franchise mode, episode 6. We are there where we last ended, so the start of second season. Looking to improve our our team. Well, not specifically. We are on a good situation in this team. Uh, Hoping to make the playoffs probably. Now that we've got two solid lines, then it's a little lacking, but I think we are good as uh, a new team. Willie Poke and Pulak hopefully will improve, and next season we'll have a 80, 82 top six bearing, and maybe some free agency signings. But there's a long way to there. We have to concentrate on the upcoming season. So these are the preseason games. I probably will simulate them as the whole season. I will simulate it right through, so you'll see everything that happens. And it seems like we didn't have a great preseason, which is normally a good thing. And the amateur scout says, in general, I feel it will be a good year for rookies. So I think that's good. So that means basically there might be a franchise player, many high elites, well, medium elites. I think I haven't seen medium elites in a long time. I mean, high elites. Dylan Bridges has been injured, concussion, basic. I think I'll send these to some place for 3 weeks and then do it again. So this is the where the downhill happens and starts by getting our starting goalie injured. So Joakim Eriksson, you're coming to the NHL side. I think I won't discuss about the morale. If it drops, then I'm not going to do anything about it. Then we're just screwed. We haven't got a win yet, so that's not a great sign. 0-4-2. This is the poorest start to a season I have had in a long time. Shattenkirk has been injured, and here comes the first win. 6-5 against the Detroit Red Wings. Yeah, I think it was their home game, I'm sure. At Little Caesars. I love the name of their new homestand. We lost against Edmonton, it seems, and some injuries are happening there also. Fans are not happy about our team. 43 as rating, so Arena is fine. So it's because of the teams how poorly they were played. We've allowed so many goals, and it simulates so long at this moment. Not sure what's happening at the moment. Some lag, probably. I'll get back to you when this ends because I have no idea what's happening. So, it didn't lag, but it simulated oddly long, about a couple minutes. And as I thought, we lost the game. Because the statistics show it before it have it shows in the screen. If we lose, I think it doesn't show us. Well, sometimes it shows the wins also. And now I think it's OT loss. I got a good hint. OT win, okay. Have we won one uh, game in a regular time? I'm happy that we can win those games, but we need to get more wins the regular. So first trade offer. Do we want to give up Kevin Shattenkirk? I'm going to take this. He hasn't started well. I know this is a little questionable move because of our status and our goals, which is to make it to the playoffs. But if we can get uh, no, do I want 2020? I want two. If they, yeah, this is questionable because we want to make it to the playoffs, and Schrödinger could be a big piece of it, but he has started very poorly. So that's why I'm trading him, hopefully for two fourths. They accepted it, and Jonas Lutinen comes back up. Well, it comes up. He hasn't been here yet, and Pullak Kosmachuk injured, and I think Lutinen is the best defenseman. No, should I call him up? Minor top two. No, I will go with this. I think that's the 50 right. It's there, but we'll see how this goes. Columbus has had a poor season, 4-10-3, and then we lose. Now this month has been better, even though we've now lost four straight, but still got 2 points. Hennessy was injured. St. Paul is doing fine. 7-8-5. So I think at the pace of this, we're not making it to the playoffs, and now we can't win the overtime games. And the best point scorer of our team at the moment is Matt Duchene. So the trade was great for us. Hornquist has got the goals for the first line, which is acceptable, and I waited for that. And Paul Stastny for the trade. John Carson, best defense. Aho, 10 points. Hopefully we'll get more. And Philip Dano in the third line doing well. What about the minor league? Tyree point per game and Elias Peterson point per game. Close to it with Del Cole. So first line tearing it up in the AHL. I'm hoping that the AHL would win the Calder. Well, the AHL. I think Calder is the rookie award. I'm not. Is it Calder Cup? I think it's Calder Cup. I'm just. I'm just tired and can't remember this. So, Jakub Kindle, 2 years left, 1.75, potential top 6. And, well, maybe 2 years. That's a little too long. Yeah. For 1 year, I would have accepted that. That. He could have replaced Shattenkirk and maybe put Poka on the second pairing, but 2 years for nearly 2 million for 76. we can get better juniors there. So decline. Now we're 17, 11, and 6. Hoping to improve. Fans have got little happier. That's a great thing. Hopefully we won't get fired. Lost. Okay. Dalcol has been injured for a while. I haven't recognized that. Arizona is playing very well. Subban got injured in the NHL, and Eriksson comes back. I think the way to win the Stanley Cup in NHL 18 is to build your team on quality prospects. So it might take 2 to 3 years. You just need to hang in there, make the right trades, sign the right free agents, and with their value, probably move them or so on. But that's the way to win the Stanley Cup. So we're getting there. We're not looking it to happen this season, I think. But as an experience for this team, the playoff push would be great, and it would probably mean us keeping our job. Because last season wasn't that great, and I'm not sure how easily they fire GMs in this year's NHL. But we've got a trade offer. Paul Stastny and couple of forwards. No, I want to keep Paul Stastny with that contract, and we already have two draft picks for the 2020. Even if if it would have been 2019 draft pick, I would have considered it. But what do they say? So they aren't a great team. I know that Nashville is getting a little old. Yossi is most likely going to be a free agent soon, couple of years. And if we look at their team, there are a couple of guys who are close to 30. And their goalie, Perine, definitely 36 years old, and Saros isn't going to be their starting winning goalie, at least in this simulation. But Nelson Betts sometimes in 4 years could be their starter. So what do they say? No, it's way too high. Yeah, no way. No, no way. They wouldn't have accepted it. So I don't even want to try it. So can we get some wins? Win against Edmonton, it's great. This uh, month would have been the All-Star game. I'm sad that they didn't put it in here. I loved playing it at previous NHLs. Last season, they only showed the players that got into it, and you couldn't play it and so on. But I really liked it. It was really fun after 10 seasons to see who made it to there because you couldn't recognize any of those names and fun to play. Everybody wants Paul Stastny, but for a couple of second rounders, how are they doing? They're doing way too well. So no. But I think that well, Maxime Comtois I think he's low top six. They wanna get rid of him. He was second rounder. For Paul Stastny, no, no. We wanna keep some sort of dignity here, even though it's not looking great. But I, Stastny has a great contract, so that's why I won't move him. But if we look at our points and same at the same time expiring deals that we probably won't get to sign. Duchesne is a best point scorer, close to close to 30. I wanna try to sign him. Patrick Hornquist with 8 million contract at this poor season. He probably don't want to sign with us, even though if we'd offer him a similar contract. Well, if we offer him similar contract, he might of accept it. But is it good for the team building? I think it's not. Marta Salt, similar case. 6 million, way too much. Stasny's contract, we've got a second liner for I think 2 more years at least for Paul Stastny. Elias Peterson will get there sometime. John Carson want to try to sign him to a similar contract. He's our top two defenseman, and the key to building a great team. Because I think what wins this Stanley is the prospects, and you want a high potential player or highly rated player in your top three, top two, and in net. So Carson could be the one for the defense. Then Corpusalo, even though has had a poor season, I think he'll get to a 86, 87 overall next season. And then we're lacking just the center in highly rated center. And then we're getting there. And I think Ellis Peterson could be it. And it's also helping that Aldrich Bilas in minors. How is he doing? Well, not great. Fun plus 4 minus 10. He's still elite. So we want to try to give him the position to make it. But Duchesne is top. Hornquist, Salt, hopefully will do well. So they want to sign with us. Martinez, and his contract is horrible. We'll move him. I think we won't get anything from him. But Ekholm has got a great contract for us. I think I won't try to move him. He's close to 30. Jaskin in the second line is doing very poorly. We need a better player there at some point. Probably not this season, but we'll see. We're last in Central, 1 point behind Nashville. We'll simulate to the trade deadline. We'll see what happens. Corpusalo, I think he had 24 games, 6, 12, and then 6 overtime losses. As a starting goalie, that's horrible. But he had injury issues, and Subban is a decent. We won't move Stastny. I think he's on the trade block, or just everybody wants him. I'm not sure. And same thing with Mattis Ekholm. Great contract for a couple of seconds. Not worth it. You give that same for Marshall Schultz, this season, then I'm happy. I would accept that, or for Patrick Hornquist, a, a first and a second for contender. I think I'll try that for some team, even though he's our second best point scorer. But it seems like we won't make it to the playoffs, and I don't wanna just bang all our all our draft picks for this season's completion because we are already in a poor situation. It's hard to come back from here. The injury for Corpusalo, I think that was too much. 27 losses is a lot, even though we haven't even made it to the end of the season. I think we're at the bottom three at this pace. I know it might be tough to watch, but at this moment, we just want a great draft upcoming. That's because that's where we build the teams. And now something interesting is happening again. Sometimes it stops like I've recognized that now. Don't know the reason. I think it's a loss or okay. So if something like injuries and so on happens and scout assignments, it it gives that. Fan happiness is 55. Could improve. It's high when we complete well and compete. And the St. Paul has got a poor record at the moment. They are one win, one loss pace. 20, 31, and 8. I thought we'd improve last season. Was wrong, it seems. Even though Duchesne was solid, had a Hornquist. I think our depth is lacking then, and the lack of a superstar. Could be it. Tell your opinion, hope, hopefully, and I'll try to react to that. So Carolina is even more poor than us. Can we win them? Yes. They only had 19 wins. Well, we only have 22, but we still have 9 overtime losses. They only had 3. So the trade for Sebastian Aho wasn't a success even for them. I think we gave them John Sprodin and some other players. They have a great defense there, I think, but then it drops. The offense and Cam Ward, the veteran Cam Ward, isn't going to give them a playoff push. Well, we have a younger goalie, Corpusalo, and he's elite potential, so he might give the cup for us in a couple of seasons. I'm hoping, or if we find a better goalie from the free agency or some other way. But at the moment, it's hard to see that happen. And I think we'll just let. Well, the free agency is and the contracts is a long time away, so don't need to consider that. So our playoff push didn't happen this season. Can we make it to the 80 point mark? Uh, we can't make it to the playoffs still. So, oh, one honor goal achieved. That's solid. That's a good thing. And so I think Dallas, Chicago, Winnipeg, Vancouver made it from our division, and then Edmonton, Vancouver, and Calgary and San Jose. No, I'm I'm not familiar with the divisions, but we definitely didn't make it there. So Marchessault was the second, and Duchesne had a decent season. He's 80 overall. That's poor. Hornquist is 83. Carlson 87. Stastny is 79. He will get better when we get some bigger races there. Sebastian Aho, better season than last season. That's that's good. 50 points. Any other man? Well, second liner, Dimitri Chaskin, 26. I I wanted to try to make him go higher with that high top 9, but it didn't achieve. So Dal Cole, solid. Peterson, very solid. Well, very well. Very. I fucking can't speak. Sorry for swearing, but that's how it is. Peterson is interesting. He's a center and got 60 face-offs. Doug Cole is a left winger and got 78. Ty Ratty, solid season in NHL. Hennessy wasn't that great. I think he played in second line, so that's why he didn't get that 78 points. And who did he play with? I at the moment can't remember. It's in the episodes, but I can't remember. Hopefully Sararola improves his top 6, but 22. Hopefully. Hopefully also Duchesne. Duchesne's morale gets better after this season. But that was our season done. We'll simulate to the playoff, the end of playoffs. I'll just do the assistant coach best teams. We look at the awards. Hopefully I will remember them. The draft, where we build our future Hall of Fame team, is coming. And I'm not sure what draft picks we have. I think our first, hopefully. Hopefully we haven't traded it. Oh my god, if we have, that's poor then. And I didn't look at the statistics. Now I remember that. Maybe I should have. No, we can look them at the same time as the winner of the Stanley Cup comes. Willie Poka was injured, it seems, for a long time. He is not happy. So the Tampa Bay Lightning are the Stanley Cup winners of the 18-19 season. And Milwaukee Admirals are your HL champions. I haven't looked at any goalies this season. And that's the reason, because we have a Korpisalo. But most likely, we will still get a goalie. So, I'm guessing we are the fourth spot here. I think I'll do the next episode right away. Did Stastny retire? Hennessy did. and Emil Beshmo, 50 overall. So that wasn't that bad. But we look at these. I'm doing the episode right away. So hopefully something good happens there. Tampa wants Stanley against Vancouver straight in 6. We were at the bottom of our division, Central. Winnipeg, Chicago, and Dallas made it there. And 5 teams there. And in the Interlike, did we get busted? Sort of. Carolina was the poorest. I think they got the first. Detroit, Minnesota, Nashville. So we lost one spot. Sometimes there are. It was a good draft class. Uh, Forgot to look the awards, but I think none of our players made it there. I'm pretty sure. So Lightning, Panthers won the Presidents. Did we trade to the Florida Panthers? We traded Shattenkirk. No, I think it wasn't. Vancouver, Lightning, McDavid, Ovechkin, Ekblad to Norris. I'll try to remember. Calder Memorial is the rookie. Okay, Donald Sprong of the Pittsburgh Penguins. I'm probably playing with Crosby. Vasilevsky wins the Conn Smythe. Landquist, Vezina, and the Jennings. Masterton to, I think it's Kevin Gravel. Patrice Bergeron wins the Selkie. Not a surprise. That Lindsay awarded to the NHL's most outstanding player. Ovechkin, and Ovechkin wins the Rocket. What happened in the AHL? Oberg had a solid season with Admirals. And none of our players. And no team for us. And Calder Cup and Calder Memorial. So now remember, I'll end this episode. Hopefully draft brings us solid picks. Remember guys, you saw nothing till the next time.